Hi, welcome to Advanced Basketball Training. My name is Jay Hernandez. I run a company called Pro Hoops Incorporated based out of the basketball Mecca, New York. We train amateurs, NBA hopefuls, and NBA veterans day in and day out. The series you're about to see is called the Freeze Pull-Up Series. If you watch the other Advanced Basketball Training videos, you'll know how to get to the basket, you'll know how to finish, and how to get people on their heels. This series is based on being able to have those guys set up for freeze pull-ups where you leave players completely frozen in their stance. So we're going to work on being able to work on different series like stutters, betweens, behinds, and inside outs, and combinations of those moves and when to use them. So let's get ready to train like a pro. Before we can start with doing these freeze pull-ups, we have to work on our catch and throw concepts. We have to be able to catch the ball in order to be able to get into a quick pull-up. If we come here and we go soft here, then come up, it's going to be as fast as we throw that basketball. So we have to be able to throw that ball at full speed, snap down, catch, and be able to get it into the shooting pocket. So we're going to work on just a couple drills to try to get you acclimated to be able to catch and throw. Some of the other advanced basketball training videos on ball handling and working on getting to the basketball will be able to help you in terms of being able to get to this level. So we're just going to show you a couple if you don't have those videos yet, and we'll get you started. First thing we're going to work on is cross juggle series. Okay? All we're doing right now is dribbling right hand down and passing across with the left hand. And this is one of the best things you can do in terms of being able to catch and throw. You can start right now up high. Once you get the feel, we're going to start to take it down, work, snap, and catch. We can come down again, start up high, work on the left hand. Once we take it down, we can snap, work on catching. Again, we're going to make it ugly. We're going to make mistakes doing these things because we're going to go out of our comfort zone to do this. The next one in the series is called cross leans. And what we want to do here now is use our body, going back and forth, choreograph the bottom part of our body with the top. Make sure that we're using the whole body in these moves. When we go with the right hand, we want to lean to the left. Okay, when we go with the left hand, we want to lean to the right. So we're going to spread out our feet and lean right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get that feel. Once you got that, stay up and explode. And that's what we call cross leans. Third one in the series is called alternate juggles. What we're looking to do right now is just add a little variety in the dribble and work on alternating the dribbles. If we go left, right, we throw with the left hand. So we go left, right, left. Right. Get the feel. As fast as you can start to throw the ball on the alternatings, as fast as you'll get the juggle down. Same thing on this side. Hit, get the feel. Once you get the feel, next one in this series we'd like to do is called cross catches. All right, a little bit different than the juggle. What we're doing right now is we're going to cross the ball over, lean to that side, and we're going to throw the top ball at the same time. Now notice we're not placing that ball like this. We're actually throwing both basketballs, making it a little bit harder. A lot of these drills look easier than what they really are. So we're going to cross and lean, get that feel, lean. Hit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. Next one we're going to do is what we call wall throws. If you haven't done these before, this thing really burns out your forearms. Work on your finger pad control. You're just hitting it from another angle. We're going to work right now. Start up, close, right there. Working on trying to keep it tight to the wall. Once you get that for about 30 seconds, step back, boom. We're going to pound the ball, keep it above the shoulders, catch and throw, and then we'll step back, and now we're gonna have to bend our knees when this ball comes back. So we'll throw, we'll bend. So we'll hit, bend, 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 throw. That's how we do it, same time, alternating now. Same thing. Working for about 30 seconds. Once we get that down, take a step back. Now we're gonna have to catch and throw, alternating the balls. Here we go, hit, 2, catch. Right there. Next one we're going to try to do right now is the Dribble Pop Series. Right off this, we're actually going to throw the ball down and pop the ball up. Working off a dribble down, pop up, dribble down, pop up. Done this with a lot of players, and one thing we notice when players do this is they let their mind get in the way. This ball's not that heavy. But what happens is when people start to do this, they can barely catch the ball. So you got to get that mind out of the way and start to work on just catch, dribble, catch, and dribble. Again, part of the catch dribble series, dribble pops. We're going to work on both hands and then alternating. Come here, we're going to work on controlling the basketball. Don't let the balls control you. Right there. Switch hands, same thing, hit, keep it low, keep it controlled. Right there, and then we can alternate it. So we can come here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right there, and work on alternating the dribbles to make it a little bit more fun and creative. The next series we're going to work on, we'll take one ball now, and we're going to work on juggles only with one basketball. Again, this is probably the most important series you can do to develop being able to catch the ball and get it into your shooting pocket as fast as you possibly can. All right, just take a wall, because you're going to make a lot of mistakes doing these. We're going to go at full speed at a clip that's uncomfortable maybe for a lot of you. We're going to go full speed. A lot of times the biggest opponent we have is ourselves. So you got to get past being able to not worry about making mistakes. When you catch this ball, if you lose it, it's going to go into the wall. You don't have to chase it all the way cross court. So we're going to start with cross juggles. Below the right knee right now and cross it all the way across. So hit, 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 hit. Right there. Cross juggles. We'll try it with the left hand as well. Snap. Catch and throw. Next series we're going to try between juggles. Snap the ball. What we're looking for right now, just get a little bit of lean right there from the back leg so you can get more power, more momentum going into this move. Catch and throw. Last one in this series that we're going to work on right now is going to be behind juggles. What we're going to do right now is get it below the butt, across the body, catch and throw. Next one we're going to work on, again, we're going to utilize the wall to help us out here. We don't have to use the wall. We can go cross between behinds on our own and work on this series as well. We're just going to try to do it on an advanced level right now. We're going to actually throw the ball off the wall. We're going to go cross between behind, off the wall, cross between behind. And we'll continue to go in the same formation until we're ready to switch. And we'll go the other way. All right, so cross between behind is the series. We're gonna go off the wall. So wall throws, cross between behind. Hit. back it off the wall to make it more challenging. We're starting close first. 1, 2, 3. Get that feel. Hit, hit, hit. Hit, hit, hit. Catch and throw. Okay, the last one in this series that we're going to work on is going to be high to lows. This is something that most athletes have a hard time doing, is stay in an upright position and then be able to drop and be athletic in a split second. So we're going to work right now, handling the ball up high, too slow, high, to too low, fast. And you can pick any type of rhythm, any type of combination you'd like to make this your own, okay? I won't be at your games, and a lot of people that you're training with won't be telling you what moves to make at the game time. So you got to be able to get creative and do this stuff on your own. So we're going to come here, we'll work, we can start slow, inside out, between fast, up high, cross, 1, 2, hit, hit, cross, cross, up, hit, bang, drop, drop. Okay, here we go. We're going to start, mix up the combos. And mix it up. The first of our freeze series is going to be the stutter step. Doing the stutter step freeze pull-up. One thing we've noticed with all of the moves that we've seen from a lot of college players, NBA players, is there's a lot of baby fat, a lot of extra stuff, extra steps that people take that are unnecessary. What we're going to try to do right now is clean up the footwork, make sure that the setup for the shot and the move happen at the same time. Most people will make the move and then set up for the shot second, and that's going to slow down your shot and your release. So as we go, I'll show you the wrong way and the right way. First thing right now we're looking to do is obviously the stutter step move, being able to drop, get the feet working for you, really dig them into the ground, and try to back this defender off. Really work on the head and shoulders and attack. What we've noticed on the stutter step is a lot of people come down, they'll stutter, and then they will 1-2 step after. So if you're coming down and there's a defender right there and you stutter step and you freeze them and they're at the black line and you take another 1-2 forward, you're back in their arm's length, they can get a piece of the ball and react with their hands. Maybe not with their feet, but with their hands. So what we're going to try to do right now is really work on stutter step, drop the body like we're going down a flight of stairs, and then elevate on the shot. That stutter step already gets us into a 1-2, so we don't need to do the stutter step and then 1-2 long after. The other thing that we want to talk about during this freeze pull-up series is stay in your box. Okay, that's one thing we want to work on. If I put my toe on this black line and I stick my heel on this black line, that's my box. That is the area right now that I'm going to try to stay in when I'm doing these freeze pull-ups. If I can do that and I can stay that tight, then I know I'm doing the right job. So we're going to work right now just from the free throw line, nothing crazy. Stutter step, pull-up, jump shot. The other thing we want to do is keep that ball high, up above right around the rib cage area as we stutter. Pound that ball so it's right into our shooting pocket instead of coming all the way down and then having to come all the way back up. It's going to slow you down. Here we go. And nothing changes when we go from the right hand to the left hand. Nothing. We come here, we stutter step, we get our stutters in there, and then we explode up on the jump shot. The inside out is our second freeze pull-up. What we're looking to work on right now is, again, staying in our box, working on being able to make the move and the setup happen at the same time. We're also going to work on some things on the upper body that most people don't talk about when doing the inside out. First thing on a freeze pull-up, we want to come down instead of coming all the way across the body. We want to come no further than the middle of our body. We want to get it below the waist if possible. Come down and sell it no further than the middle and below the waist. That way we can get into our shot that much quicker. Want to pound that dribble and go right into the shot pocket and finish the shot. What we normally see, again, the wrong way, is inside out, all the way over, then 1-2 step right here, up into the basket right there. Too close, especially if the defender's already backing up and you froze them on the initial move, and you come in and take another long 1-2 step. What we want to try to do is make sure, for righties, we're going to work on the left-right. Left-right, the inside out and the setup for the move happen at the same time. And then we're going to shoot the shot. For lefties, we'll give you a little leeway on this side. We're going to go left, right, left, because we know how difficult it is to keep that foot from coming forward, the right foot. So we'll give you an extra step as long as you can stay in your box. All right, that's more realistic when you're coming down full speed, being able to go 1, 2, 3 into the shot, almost like a stutter step. We're getting into our shot. I'm going to show you these shots from a righty stance. I'm going to show you now from a righty standpoint, going on the left-hand side, and we're going to work off of right, left, and another tight right step again so that we can get in proper shooting motion. For you lefties, you're going to work on your right, left, and your left foot's going to naturally come forward, so you're going to do 2 steps on this side. The third shooting freeze pull-up that we're going to do right now is the between the legs. The between legs freeze pull-up is a great move, especially for guys who like to use the between the legs move to set their guys up going to the basket. If you can create some space, come down and go between, drop the shoulder, and get to the basket a couple times, or work off your between crosses and things like that, this move will be able to be a dynamite move to do to set up your jump shots. A lot of times you'll see guys not only frozen in their stance, and sometimes you'll have guys who react to a lot of fakes, jump all the way to one side, and you'll be right there shooting that jumper. So we're going to work again from the top here. And we can do these right now from three-point line. So we're going to work on freeze pull-ups between the legs. And what we're going to do here is, again, the wrong way. The wrong way to do this is to go between 1-2 after, or between hop. We want to get rid of all that. What we're going to do right now is we're going to keep our right foot on the ground. We're going to use a jab step, fake with the left, and then come back to our shot. So we're going to come here and go right, left, bring it back. Okay. Another common mistake is for players to go all the way forward like this. All right, and then they have to come all the way back and get that shot. We want to be able to freeze this defender, come hard, step to the side by leaning to the left like this instead of leaning forward. What we're doing right now is we're able to use our head and shoulders to make this move look really good. If we come straight, we're fighting our own body. And when we try to lean to that side, it's not going to look right. So we're going to come here, we're going to work on a right-left pattern. Let's try to get a couple makes here so you can get a feel for what the move looks like. working from the left side. The only thing that changes are the feet that we're going to use. Now we're going to go left, right. We're going to jab step hard with that right foot, come down, really work on 1, 2, and explode back. Okay, a lot of the footwork drills that you'll see in the other advanced basketball training videos will help you being able to utilize the left side as well as the right side. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to attack on a left-right pattern right into the shot. Release. Freeze pull-ups. Hit. Release. Hit. Let's freeze this guy now. Freeze. Shot. Pull. Get him off you. Back him up and attack. Hit him. Back him up and attack. Attack. Hit. Freeze. Stick. Finish everything. Hit. Shot. Stay up. Even when you lose the ball, just move. You have enough time to get it back into your pocket. Hit. Fourth set that we're going to do right now in this freeze pull-up series is going to be the behind the back. The great thing about this series that we're going to do, the behind the back series, is going to be that it's going to be the same footwork that we use on the between the legs. We're still going to stay with the right hand. We're going to step right, left, and then we're going to go left hand, and we're going to step left, right. So once you get the pattern down for the between the legs, it's going to be a lot easier for you to accomplish this behind the back series. Now let's go over the wrong way, okay, to do this behind the back series. As we come down, see a lot of times guys will go behind the back, and they'll step forward on a 1-2. Most times what we see is players take that momentum from the basketball and end up going to the left side. So they'll come here and they'll hop over this way. All right, that's the side that this guy right now is leaning to because the behind the back is taking you in that direction. And now you're going to step in the same direction that the defender is. So we're going to work right now on trying to freeze that defense or get them leaning, hit, and then pull up on this shot right now. Again, we're going to go below the butt, cross the body hard, get into the shot. Stay knocking down shots. Let's visualize the opponent in front of us, attack him, don't give him a chance, pull up, knock down. Finish everything. you've learned the 4 moves that we use for freeze pull-up series. Now we're going to start working on the combinations to those series. So we're going to work on being able to go slow to fast, 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 high to low. We're going to go from both angles so you can see on the wing how we accomplish these moves. We're going to start right now working on those combinations that we just talked about from the wing. All right, we'll try to get after it. Maybe take 10 shots, get a good feel. Start knocking out these shots. You can go for time, or you can go for amount of reps. All right, a lot of times we'll do 50 makes per side, which is kind of tough, but you can start to definitely amp up the time series, whether it's 10 minutes or a certain amount of makes. We like to go with makes and not just worry about taking shots. Slow and fast. Finish everything. There we go. One more. Slow and fast. Now we're going to attack situations, different ways that you can use these moves in the scheme of the offense. Anything in terms of transition or court-to-court, being able to back it off and make plays, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to work on ball screens. Okay, this is something that we're going to utilize right now in terms of coming off of this screen, done a very good job to this point of coming off, guy getting hit with the screen or going under, and knocking down some of these three-point shots. What we're going to do right now, we're going to mimic a defensive player, knowing that the pick is coming and that's what you want to use, and they start to cheat a little bit. All right, so we're going to work right now on being able to use our between freeze pull-up to get them to lean even harder. Jab step in that direction like when you use the screen, let them lean, and then stick this jump shot. First thing we want to do is come under the screen, hard attack, pull back when we get the shot. Right now we're going to work on transition moves using the freeze pull-ups, trying to catch people off balance. A lot of times these will be mismatch opportunities with a big, and they're not used to seeing these. Guards are barely used to seeing these moves, so now the big guy is going to have his head spinning. So we're going to get that big man frozen and knock down that little 15-foot mid-range jump shot. Now we're going to work off pullbacks. Get the guy leaning forward, pull it back. As they start to recover, we hit them with another jab step freeze pull up. Get that guy frozen in the stance and then pull up this jump shot. Next one we're going to work on is the mid-range freeze pull-up. So we'll just catch off of pump fakes, same stuff. All right, nothing changes. We're just showing you different angles and different situations you can use these moves. Pump fake, get the guy up in the air, freeze the next guy that's coming to help. Yeah. The next one we're going to work on right here is off the catch. You got to be able to utilize this off of a pass and then make moves. Again, this could be something off of a zone. Ball gets reversed quick. As the guy starts to hedge out, try to close out on you. you're able to utilize that move, freeze them, knock down the shot. Without a partner, you can just simply flip it to yourself. Since I have somebody here today, I'll utilize the real thing. Hit, freeze, knock down. Hit, freeze, knock down. In conclusion, you guys and girls got a lot of stuff out of today's workout. This is not just for amateurs, but NBA hopefuls and NBA veterans can learn a lot from these moves in terms of eliminating baby fat, eliminating extra hops, utilizing not only the move itself, but the setup at the same time. That's how we're going to freeze our defenders in their stances. Remember, don't worry about being perfect. It's about progression, not perfection. Each day you're out there, you're trying to get better and better. Nobody's perfect. Remember to make it ugly. Don't worry about making mistakes. Nobody looks pretty when they're doing these things the first time around. So try to make it ugly. Utilize your handles, utilize your strengths, and explode into every single move that you do. And everything revolves around respecting the game. Come out here, respect what you do. A lot of players wouldn't be in your situation, so go out there and play hard every single minute. Respect your family and respect yourself. Remember, have fun playing this game. Train like a pro and play like a pro.